The opinions expressed of this show are for entertainment purposes and should not be misconstrued or interpreted as fact. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
So fresh and we doing shit daily. Styles unpredictable, you love it when we say it. We be pubbing this way, every cab in the Dutch boy, motherfucking fresh ships coming your way. And there's no intermission cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up, not for the week. And we not with the feed, if you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted, Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio.
Where the real ones reside. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. I'm your guy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm Daby Cab, man. You know the deal. It's cool if you don't smoke, but here on a Medicate Monday with me and my guy, Dutch Boy Fresh, on this beautiful Martin Luther King Day, it is a lot fucking cooler if you do. So if you're going to, go ahead and fire up that plane, stuff that bong, light that bowl piece, and drop those strains in the chat, man. We want to see what you guys are smoking on today. Shout out to T back there on the ones and twos. T, can't do it without you. Thank you. Shout out to Slaughter, the Dawn of Pub Sports Radio. Without Jeff, there's no channel, so thank you, Jeff. But, man, most importantly, you guys in the chat, I see Kristen Hess rolling in early. Much love, Kristen. Our guy, Wham, who will be here with us in a minute. Shout out Wham Bam. T-Flow. Nasty motherfucking Nate. Good to see you, Nate. I'm ready for San Antonio, baby. Sweet Lou, T-Flow. Jonathan Pulliam said, finally off on a Monday and I can catch the show live. Fuck yeah, let's go, my man. Good to see you in here. Did I say that? Philip? Phylon? I don't know. Philip. There we go. Philip, good to see you, man. Share the video, guys. Let's get that 50 today, man. Dutch, let's make today the day we have a breakout show.
I mean, what better day is it to do than on Martin Luther King Day, the national championship? I mean, we're fucking 1 week away from the division games in the NFL. I mean, it's a hell of a Medicate Monday. It was a hell of a weekend. And big shout out to all our real ones. Our guy, Mr. Trifecta, Mr. Pre-Roll on the blue cheese. That's that old school strain. I like the head cheese. I don't know if I've had the blue cheese, but the head cheese is a very strong indica. Got that funkiness to it. I'm a big fan. Shout out to our guy. Let's run up the likes, man. Our guy T dropped the link in the chat. If we could all take one moment right now, as our guy Cab just mentioned, let's go to Pub Sports Radio on X and retweet the show. I'm the only one who's done it so far. I'm literally the only motherfucker who's done it.
I just did it.
There we go, Cab. There we go. Let's get some retweets. Let's give away 50 bones. I mean, it's a holiday. You know, we ain't got shit to do. And let's fucking give away 50 motherfucking bones.
I mean, not only that, Dutch, if I'm not mistaken, you do a better job keeping up with everyone else, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, I know I went 2-1 last week. My last bet just cleared last night, but you did good last week on the Sesh. I know the crew came on. Razor, Stacks cashed again. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone kicked ass last week.
Double G. I mean, everybody. Yeah, we've been bringing them the goods. We've been bringing you a lot of action. All right, we're focusing more on action here on the Sesh for, you know, the public eye. And honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty damn good. We did have I did another successful NFL week, you know, 4-2 in the NFL. It was a beautiful thing. We'll touch on, you know, we got a lot to talk about, not only past, but future. But yeah, man, we've been holding it down here on the Sesh. The chat's been live as fuck. Let's get the numbers up, though, man. We did good there for a couple of shows, kind of taking a step back. The retweets, the likes, and the shared videos, sharing the video really helps us out, all right?
Yeah, for those of you who are wondering why we say it so much, weed, man. YouTube don't like us. Our shit's hidden. Like a lot of people's stuff gets pushed in front of a bunch of people. That ain't going to happen with our show. The only way we grow is if you guys help us grow. So thank you for those of you that help us.
Exactly. Helps us with the algorithm. We've been flagged once, twice, maybe 3 times. And then, of course, this right here, you know, handicaps us here in the YouTube world. So it takes a lot of real motherfuckers, which y'all do, man. Y'all show up on Mondays and you show out. But we need to continue to grow. And sometimes, on a holiday, I will say we have really good shows, right? Me and Cab, we've experienced when we have a Monday, everyone's off. We've seen some people in the chat that we don't get to see every day. So let's make that happen today. Let's start it off right. No Pulse in the building, lighting up as we speak. Salute to that. We got Marquell holding us down. We got Rez Mob in the building, PSR for life. And we got our guy right here. Look at that, Cab. A 20-piece.
Oh, shit. Chris is the best, man.
Oh.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Shout out MLK and Kristen Hess for the $20 dono. Hell yeah. Way to start the show, man. What a blessing.
I didn't mean to say our guy. My new format is so small. It's like I'm hoping my computer is working. So that's the plus, but it's hard for me to see shit. So thank you, T, for highlighting that. And big shout out to our young lady. One of the realest ones we got this year to start us off. She ended the year on a bang, and she's starting off 2026 in a whole nother level. Shout out to our young lady, Kristen Hess. This one's for you.
God damn, that first good hit got me seeing spots. That's what I like.
And we appreciate you supporting us not only on the Sesh, but on X as well. Kristen, I see your likes, I see your retweets, I see your comments. Muchly appreciated. All right. It's nice to see a young lady vibing, and it's also nice to see someone support, not just once, but on a daily. We appreciate you. Shout out to Mr. Heat. Hey, the Bears, man. The Bears have me turtleneck like a motherfucker. I was in that turtleneck. That was one hell of a way to end our Sunday, man. That was a hell of a game. But once again, big shout out to Kristen Hess. We got a great show today. I thought, Cab, you're gonna have some action for us today to start off the show, but
I've got stuff, but I just if you're talking about the national championship game, I didn't bet a side yet, man. We got our guy Kong coming up here to talk Indiana. I think you're on Miami.
Do we got to wake up and get money?
No, I don't have a bet that I placed yet.
All right. I was hoping we did. No Razor's Edge today, guys. No Razor. But don't worry, we got tons of action. And NBA starts in fucking 10 a.m. fresh on the fresh side. All right, 11 p.m. or 1 p.m. You guys will tipping off there on the East Coast. It's game time. We got
Today's
MMA.
The last day, Dutch. That'll be fucked for me because the college basketball games that are today are terrible, and that's just because like any of the schools that are playing today are very small schools. None of the big schools play today.
Let's make sure we get our man Mills' video loaded up. He said he sent it in. Got some college action and some NBA. I knew you'd come through, Mills. It's one of those days where I feel like you should be able to really exploit the prop market with NBA games galore. We got the college championship game, and as our guy Cab did say, we have some college basketball, but a little light. And I believe we have some.
And Jimmy bringing some NHL.
Yeah, NHL as well. So full action here. I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited about honestly coming off a pretty solid weekend, Cab. It's been a little bit of a rough stretch, but I think we got back in the groove of things a little bit over the weekend, and just want to continue to build off of that. Hopefully, everyone. Had a profitable weekend. If not, continuing to learn what we see. The NFL, it's coming to an end. College football coming to an end. But we really got to lock in on this NBA and college basketball and NHL, right? So, the ups and downs of this thing we do. But it's like now that football is at the end of it, I'm like, okay, I got to fucking lock in on this NBA. Even though I don't even like that bitch. I gotta lock in because there is money to be made, just like when the product isn't as good as you would expect, that doesn't mean that motherfuckers ain't cashing. You know what I mean? That's just real. How's college basketball been for you, Cap?
What? No way. Steve said Wiz Khalifa has a fucking YouTube show called The Sesh. His options are to either bring us a bunch of weed and come on our show or we're suing him. No, I'm just kidding. That sucks, though. Yeah. Steve said he's got the Sesh, but we'll go check, man. I bet you this Sesh was running first. But shout out to Wiz
Oh,
Khalifa,
for
man.
sure, for sure. I've been seeing him on there. He's smoking up, hanging out. I mean, you know, I fuck with Wiz. I fuck with Burn. You know what's crazy is both of those guys are trying to do shit in the YouTube world. We've been doing this shit for a minute, and like all we do is give KK, you know, Khalifa props and Burner. We still can't get no love, but that's fucked up though. I know damn well the Sesh was before fucking that motherfucker. But shout out to Wiz, as I did tag him the other day with his Khalifa Kush.
Shout out to our guy KV. Keep it real. He said his new album is fire. I listened to a couple of the songs. I do like it.
I know you sent me a lot of. We talked about this. We've gone back and forth. I just can't fuck with the new Wiz, man. I don't know what it is. I think he done smoked himself retarded or something when it comes to the lyrics. It's like
I like it.
I don't know. It's just it's offbeat. It's offbeat. You know. To me, Wiz is like Snoop Dogg. It's like, motherfucker, you ain't got shit to say no more. But how does Snoop Dogg last so long and you already ran out of shit to say, Wiz? I fuck with Wiz, but definitely not the most lyrical dude in the book. I'll tell you that right now. Let's go. Kristen Hess says Stacks play of the day. We got Brunson 30 plus. Van Stacks play of the day. Number
Got to give our guy Stacks some shine here too, because you know he ain't gonna say it, but he won again last week, Dutch. And shit, it's been so long, and I have to keep up with my own stuff. But I think that he has won for the last 2 months. He has been on our show every Monday. Stacks has, and he's won every single bet but one. So he's given out 8 bets, and he's won all of them but one the last 2 months. So shout out to you, Stacks.
I never misses a motherfucking show. My guy, Stacks. OG Stacks. Salute, homie. Salute. It's about that time. The strain of the motherfucking day. Strain of the motherfucking day. Figueroa OG. Yeah, man. Really don't smoke like me. Really, they don't smoke like me. Yeah, this shit's good, bro. It's a private reserve crossed with the fig bar. Every nug looks like that. It's in the predominant hybrid. Sweet, gassy feel, man, with that earthy citrus vibe. If you see Figueroa OG, it's coming in about 28 to 32%. I'm telling you, it's what you want in your life. What you smoking on over there, my guy?
I'm going to keep letting this try and focus. This is that Versace OG. I absolutely love this strain.
Ooh, we got the Figueroa OG and the Versace OG. Okay.
Right? I'm not going to get it to focus. It's 2.
Some good OGs. Kind of like the same kind of nug quality, though. Nice, dense, pretty nugs, huh?
Yeah, I wish I knew what made this shit focus. Cameraman T, you're the... Almost?
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, Marquell. He looks mids. That's the farthest thing from mids, bro. You get the fuck out of here. Don't come in here with talking Mr. Exotic. And I know you on the East Coast too, smoking that boo boo. Get the fuck out of here, man. Mids. That Figueroa OG is definitely not mids. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, shout out to our guy Irish King in the building. Send me right now, Marquell. I want you to tag me on your fucking shit and tag me with what you smoking on.
Hey, Matty Ice, man, coming in again. Hopped on the tailgate or all about the hoops on Saturday, man. Dropped us 5 bets and went 4-1. So last 2 times he came on the session, the tailgate, Dutch, he has gone 8-2 with the bets he's given us. So shout out to Matty Ice.
Matty Ice, a real one. Good shit, my guy. Shout out to Domo in the building. Good to see you. Let's go. I got just I'm just messing with you. Hey, only Mr. Exotic could do that shit. And don't think we like it either. We don't like that shit. I'll be telling this Sweaty Butcher, man, motherfucker. But you know what? Sweaty Butcher does be paying $100 an 8. So we'll let him put his nose up a little bit. But yeah, man.
I've been getting those LA pop, man.
The weed. I don't like to play with the weed, man. I don't like to play with the weed. Did you see them attacking Juicy J online? Yeah, I don't know why it showed up on my thing because I don't fuck with J like that. But it said don't be telling me what to smoke, how to smoke my weed. I don't be saying nothing about like you fucking cokeheads and fentanyl motherfuckers, right? And then he had posted a jar of Stizzy Blue Dream. And then they're like, oh, you're fucking Juicy J, you're a rapper. What the fuck you doing smoking Stizzy, right? And it reminded me of fucking Mr. Exotic, right? He's like, man, fuck, I'll smoke what the fuck I want to smoke. But he had been saying that before, right? He's like, I smoke Blue Dream back. And I'm like, that ain't even good weed, bro. Like, but Juicy J is just a different motherfucker. He said no to we say no to ratchet pussy. Juicy J can't. You know what I mean? That just tells you right there. He's just a different motherfucker. I'm not saying yes to ratchet pussy. Juicy J can't say no. So don't surprise me that he's smoking some fucking Blue Dream. Afternoon Delight, 34%.
Bro, this ain't even the conversation.
When that one's done right, real quick, Cap. Philly Eagle Flyer. When that Afternoon Delight's done right, it's a beautiful thing because it's got 3 really strong strains in it, and that garlic cookies, if it comes through, when it's got that garlic punch, Philly, that's when I really like that Afternoon Delight, that garlic punch. Let's go. Go ahead, Cap.
So, again, and we agree to disagree. We don't need to debate whether or not the music's good or not. But, you know, I am a Wiz fan, right? And it's so funny you just brought up Juicy, too, because it's like, I remember the exact song that he introduced Juicy J in on Taylor Alderdice. It was song number 4 on the album. And I'll, like, never forget it because he's like, Wiz was doing all the stoner shit. He's like, oh, you think we can't, like, you know, mix it up? He brings Juicy J on. From then on, bro, I was always in it. But, yeah, shout out Juicy J and Wiz.
It is tough being a pothead in Vegas, man. Yeah, but shout out to Wiz Khalifa, man. Don't get it twisted. I fuck with Wiz. And I think Wiz has a couple new songs that I fuck with. But overall, Cap sent me a lot of shit. And I hate to say it. But come on, bro. You remind me too much of Snoop Dogg. You're like saying the same shit. Don't even sound like it's flowing right. Burner kind of says the same shit over and over. But I mean, Burner's put out like fucking 30 fucking tracks, bro. Wiz Khalifa's still kind of young in the game. I mean, he's getting old though. The
That's we're old. He's not young
compared to like how long Burner and Snoop and these guys.
Wham's backstage now. His face.
You know what I mean? Like, shout out to my guy Wine Time. Did Wine Time have his? Did Wine Time have his kid?
Yes, he did, man. Beautiful baby girl, man. Shout out to Wine Time. Healthy baby girl. Like I said, beautiful baby girl too. So thank God she didn't take after Wine Time, man. Healthy.
Hey, me and Wine Time in the same rotation too. Why you gotta talk shit, man? Why you gotta talk shit? Give him a blessing.
What are you talking about, bro? I said beautiful baby girl. Thank God she didn't take after Wine Time.
Man, Wine Time be pulling. His wife's nice looking. You know, let's go, Wine Time.
That's what I just said. Thank God she took after the wife.
Oh, I see.
I'm just being funny, man. Much love, Wine Time. We missed you on Saturday, bro.
Yeah, man. Wine Time fucking disappeared too, man. You almost think he had the motherfucking baby. Shit. Come on, man. Where you been at, bro? God damn.
It's been a week, Dutch.
Hey, this motherfucker went to the baby shower though, too. What do I expect? What the fuck do I expect from Wine Time? Shout out to my guy.
1 week.
Hey, plus 7.5 with Miami. We in the same rotation, homie. Hey, you know it's all love, my guy. But yeah, man, I gave my guy Luka the Don, man. This motherfucker took 2 days off for his fucking daughter having took 2 games off for his wife having a baby. I said, did Luka get pregnant? What the fuck is going on here in today's world? I ain't even seen this motherfucker. Wine Time just turned off his phone for a week. This motherfucker, man. Hey, but I know you're gonna be a great father, and I know things are on the up for my guy Wine Time. If you look where his view every fucking day where he works at is where we all want to be at. So shout out to my guy Wine Time, Cali's finest. Congratulations to the new member of the family. And get back in the motherfucking groove of things, homie. Miami plus 7.5. I got the 8.5. We're going to break that one down. But let's go to California before we do that.
Yeah,
this song, right? Mr. Organic, the underboss of Who Bangin' Sports Talk, brings you the script, bring you a little bit of everything right here on the session. You can find our guy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Talking to your association with the motherfucking OGs. Our guy, your guy, Wham, motherfucking Bam, with the Wham Talk. Let's go.
Need to talk to you. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes,
Man.
yes. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what it is. I see my brother Kong in the background. I see what day it is.
You can see the background?
I can see the background. Well, I can't see the background, but I know who's in the chat. Nasty Nate up in here. Wine Time. Mark Quell. What's up with the people, bro? What's up with the people? Philly Eagle Flyer. What's up with the people, man? Matty Ice. My brother Damo. What's up, man? Y'all know what it is, man. We're going to get it in today. I feel good today. It's early games in the NBA. We got a game in the NBA in like 30 minutes, 29 minutes. We got some shit.
Bet Atlanta. I don't want to bet Atlanta, but
let's break it down because I ain't got no action in that game yet. I do low-key want to bet Atlanta. I low-key want to break that game down.
Okay.
Live on the script.
30. So let's break that down once we're done with Kong. And then we'll go straight to the NBA after that. Good to see you though, my friend. How was your weekend?
Oh man, it's been good, man. I'm feeling good. I had called out for work, bro, the last few days, so I'm hella rested.
I'm feeling
I smoked all my weed though. That's the problem. When you call off work, you smoke weed. Like you have a certain schedule of how you smoke and shit. Now,
bro, it don't matter how much you got, it gets smoked when you're not at work. Wow. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing yesterday. I was like, motherfucker, this jar was full when I started the day. How the fuck is it empty now?
Crazy.
Let's go. We got a big show going, man. We're gonna break down the NBA. But before we do, we had one hell of a weekend. We got our special guest Kong on deck here, and we'll get to college football breakdown here in a moment. But before we do, we gotta appreciate what we were able to experience on Saturday and Sunday. It wasn't all good. Hey, but most of it was. Most of it was. A lot of NFL fuckery. I mean, cold out fuckery. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what you say. But boy, hopefully they be reading the script, huh, Wham Bear? Because this shit is about as fugazi as it gets. I didn't think I was a wrestling fan anymore, but who knew? I was locked into the WWE week after week. It's a motherfucking movie. These stars, it don't get no bigger than this. Hey, but the NFL, man. The NFL. Hey, well, you'll be the happiest motherfucker or the meanest motherfucker. You might be, that shit'll ruin a relationship, man. I'm telling you that right motherfucking now. This NFL. You can't celebrate. You can't do shit until you see who the referees decide to be on at the time and place. But still, I still love this motherfucker, man. Check it out. Shout out to our guy T putting together one hell of a weekend recap. And we're getting to the end of these NFL ones, man. I'm going to miss them. Let's go.
That ain't right.
T gotta be the happiest motherfucker. Hey man, T got to be the happiest motherfucker, man. I think he might have texted me before or DM me in the group chat before fucking the game was even over. You know, 4 intercept, man. Get the fuck out of here, T.
Bro, that message came so quick after the game, and I didn't even have a bet on it. And I was like, bro, I'd be so mad. I'd be like, go fuck yourself if somebody sent me that right after the game.
Small shit.
It came so fast.
Small shit to a giant. Small shit to a giant. You know, hey, at the end of the day, he texted me 4 interceptions, and we're going to bring our guy on here real quick because I want to hear his opinion as well.
Hey, T.
You're going to be a supporter of this show to get that one, but T is on one today.
Check his numbers. Check his numbers, T. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hold up. Hey, you remember in like week 3 when Dutch was like, you see how good Herbert is?
No, Herbert played great. Herbert still played great. I still take Herbert over Lamar. Josh Allen fucked up with the fumble at the start of the second and at the beginning of at the end of the first half. That was horrible. That was Lamar Jackson type ball quality. That was old Josh Allen. I'll give you that. The strip fumble, I mean, that's gonna happen, man. He's been sacked more than anyone else in the league this year, Josh Allen. His offensive line is not the best, okay? He has no wide receivers. He still played his fucking ass off, still did enough to win the game. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm happy the Broncos get it. It is what it is. It's like softens the blow a little bit, right? I had the Bills on a big teaser, 2 + 7.5 with the Hawks at cash. But the Bills win that game. Okay, there's no fucking way in hell that's not a catch. It's an absolute catch. If you watched the game yesterday in Chicago, Devontae Adams had the same exact fucking thing happen. It's a miracle how things happen like that. It's ironic how things happen like that. They instantly called him down. You touch him when the knee is down, you're down, young man. I don't give a fuck how fast it happens, but how is Cook not down there? I don't understand it. The NFL is so fucked up. Mims touchdown in the corner. The ball hit the ground.
Speaking of knee is down.
I'll give you that.
Speaking of knee is down, what are y'all gonna do, man?
I don't want to keep our guy on ice too much longer because I want to.
No, but what are y'all gonna do, bro?
But yeah,
I know taking a knee.
We'll talk about that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and I want to know real quick here. And we'll get everyone's opinion on the panel, and let me know in the chat. Be real. I'm a Bronco fan. Been a Bronco fan for a long motherfucking time. I was on the Bills on Saturday. He was definitely down. And we don't know what the fuck to call shit. And if you don't think the referees were on the Denver Broncos on Saturday, you're fucking insane. Let's go to Indiana before we hear our guys' opinions as well. Let me know in the chat. Was he down? Was he not? Go ahead, Wham.
He can make a vote.
Down. He was down. And then they did it this night. Like you said, it just so happened it was the same game. I was on here pub. My guy Spinny said, look, it's the same exact fucking play.
The same play happened last night, right?
Yeah, Devontae Adams instantly.
Last night, yeah. We was on the live stream last night. Spinny called it. So it's the same fucking exact play and exactly the same fucking play. He rips it right out. That's crazy as fuck.
Shout out to my guy Ski in the building. Good to see you, homie. Hopefully you had a profitable weekend. Jose Perez says down. Tough call, Domo says. It's a tough call, yes.
I think he can put a vote in the chat.
The rules are it goes to the offensive player. All right? His knee fucking hit the ground, ball in hand. There's no fucking question about it. Let's go to Cab real quick. You think ball down?
Yeah, he was down. You can put a vote in the chat, and I got no stake in it. I don't care. He was down.
Yeah, let's bring our guy in.
Let's go to Indiana. Big Hundo been doing big things, big motherfucking things right here on the Session Puff Sports Radio. I don't know. I'm a little scary tonight, man. He said, you know what? I don't got to work. I'm coming on to talk to y'all about tonight's game. Let's go. Indiana's finest. Our guy, Big Hundo, cause clips. Let's go.
Happy Medicate Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Happy National Championship Monday. Let's get it, man. I'm hyped. I'm ready for this shit. Everybody at work knows I don't come in. Troy don't come in on National Championship Monday. My ass is at home. Steaks are marinating. Yeah, man. You know what time it is. Shout out Wine Time, man. Wine Time had the baby. Happy for him, man. Good shit. That picture, bro, you look so happy. Good shit, bro.
Bro, Kong's been looking like he's fucking producing old-ass pictures in that room for the last 2 weeks now. That thing's been red for 2 straight weeks.
It's good to see the smile on the face, homie, the good vibes. You know what I mean? You've done a hell of a job since we brought you in the rotation here on the Sesh. Last year was a beautiful thing. Continued the success this year. And you know, you called it from the beginning. I mean, let's talk about the Broncos. You came out here, gave it out a 65-1 Super Bowl. Obviously, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but I mean, just the value there and the value that you'll have, hedge options, and things of that nature. I mean, he came on before the season and gave us the Denver Broncos 65-1. He's been talking about Indiana. It's a fucking movie all the entire time, and he's been cashing.
I won't talk about that Neil then with you.
I listened. Go ahead.
I said I won't talk about the Neil anymore with you in here. Then that fucking sucks even worse for you, bro.
Yeah, and then yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Bo Nix. And then of course, you know, everyone was kind of feeling Alabama, Kong, you know, against Indiana, you know, getting a 7.5. You told us no fucking way. Wham, listen, Wham drank the Kool-Aid. I didn't. I did against. I loaded up against Oregon. I said, oh man, Kong, he's here. He's there. I gotta listen. I'm listening. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid too. I don't know, Kong. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's Miami. Miami's going to make this a game. I know it's Indiana. I know this is a movie, and it's going to end with Indiana winning. I think it ends a better movie, you know, with Miami showing up. I think they got the run game with Fletcher. We know they play defense. And good God, it's in fucking Hard Rock Stadium. It's in fucking Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah, the aura of the U, Michael Irvin, Ray Lewis, Clinton Portis, Willis McGahee, Ed Reed should all be on the sidelines. I mean, come on. They ain't going to show up and play some football, Kong? Talk to me, my friend.
Yeah, they're gonna get off the bus, Dutch. They're gonna get off the bus. They're gonna get welcomed by their fans. The little bit of fans that they have there are going to welcome them. They're gonna walk out. They're going to see 75% of the stadium in red. And they're going to know what time it is, bro. Mark Fletcher's going to get neutralized. You're not running the ball effectively on Indiana's defense. Carson Beck, you're going to trust Carson Beck to stand in the pocket and throw the ball against his defense for 4 quarters? I don't see it, bro. I see a bunch of interceptions in his future. Here, I can see his future, bro. Interceptions in his future. And we know what Indiana does off these turnovers. If you make one mistake, bro, they're at your neck with a chopstick like Jimmy. Indiana's going to come in here and blow Miami out. And they're going to finish the story, bro. That's the script. That's what's going down tonight in Miami. And it's going down at Miami, which just makes it a better story. Cristobal is the coach of the Hurricanes, so that's another thing you're putting your money on there. He hasn't shown he can win the bigger games. I'm going to run you through where Miami's been this postseason. Miami went to Texas A&M and played a Texas A&M team in 50-mile-an-hour winds. Miami should have lost that game. Miami then goes to play Ohio State, who has a statue for a quarterback. Me and Cab came on this show and called it out. Miami's going to beat Ohio State. They go in, they get it done. Miami plays Ole Miss. What happens on the last play of the game against Ole Miss? Well, it looked like pass interference to me. I don't know if anybody else seen it. It looked like pass interference to me. How do you call that? I get it. You can't call that last play of the game. I completely understand. But
didn't they call that shit?
Should have lost that game.
Didn't they call that shit in Buffalo and Denver the other day? Motherfuckers, go ahead, Kong. My bad, but they did call that in Buffalo.
Yeah. Anyway, absolutely. Should have lost that game as well. Their time's up, bro. It's been luck win. And the Ohio State win, yeah, they come out and they did their damn thing, did what they were supposed to. They're not going to do that here tonight. All this lucking into wins, not getting calls, this and that comes to an end here tonight at Hard Rock Stadium. And I'm on Indiana big, and I've got a bunch of plays to get to within the game. Just to touch on whoever put up Josh Allen crying on the screen. Can somebody let me know how their team did in the playoffs this year? Oh, okay. Yeah. They didn't make it. All right. Damn it, man. Maybe next year.
Tell him, Kong. Tell him, man. See, I be like,
Yeah, bro.
the fact that anyone's even talking shit about Josh, it's just, come on, man. And then it's my own producer, man.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Like, this
I ain't
shit
gonna lie.
the fact he did what he did with all those receivers out, he gets props from me, bro. That
He's
team
in
was
his feelings, so
depleted
Jaden
at
Daniels-
wide receiver.
He's in his feelings. I get it. Go ahead, my bad.
You'll have that, bro. Yeah, the fact he did what he did with what he had on the field against the best team in the league, I mean, he gets props from me. Denver is technically the best team in the league, and this Bo Nix shit is crazy, bro. How he jogs off the field after the game with a broken ankle. I don't know what's going on there. Some other shit at play potentially, but I did come right here on this show in July and give out Denver to win the Super Bowl at plus 6,500. So anybody who tailed that, go get you some money. I've already hedged a little bit with New England. I got the 4.5 when it came out last night. Put it in the chat. I think New England goes in and beats Denver without Bo Nix at quarterback.
Let me touch on something here real quick. Now, for step back, he did miss that throw to Knox, but I mean, come on, man, you gonna make every single fucking throw. He did everything it took to win the game. Now our guy T says 4 turnovers is crazy. Yeah, I mean he had a bad turnover. He had a bad turnover. Denver's defense is fucking elite, bro, and
absolutely.
That was a bad turnover to stop right before the second half. That was right before the first half. That was horrible ball management. Coming out in that strip sack, I mean, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, man. Ask Drake May. I mean, ask these boys. Look what happened yesterday. How many strip fucking sacks we've seen in this league right now. And then he did everything possible, right? Let me just touch on something real quick here. Why you guys want? I mean, anybody would take this motherfucker, man. Anybody.
I just highlighted it, but I'm gonna let y'all keep going. We're gonna run out of time. I took McCollum, bro. Y'all brought up that game. I looked into it, so I lied. I do got to wake up and get money. I only put 100 on it, but I took his threes at 2.5 plus 136. It starts in like 12 minutes. That's why I want to say it. Go ahead.
You took what?
CJ McCollum over 2.5 threes.
Nice for Atlanta.
Yeah, y'all said y'all liked Atlanta, so I was looking into it, and you know he hadn't been hitting it. I get it. If you look at the numbers, they're not the best, but he's been hurt, so I think.
So Josh went. Yeah, I like him. He just got to get in rotation. Atlanta needs this motherfucker to knock down some shots too. 25 of 39. Okay, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 1 shouldn't have been an interception. So really 1 interception, in my opinion, right? And then that's a QBR of 90 against that defense in Denver with nobody to throw to. Shakir is his best fucking receiver, and you can't name his other one. Get the fuck out of here. Average 62 yards on the ground, average over 5 yards a tuck, 5.5 yards a carry. Josh Allen did not have his best football game, but definitely did enough to go into Denver and win, and the referee took that game away from him. Down or interception? Yeah. Down or interception, Kong?
No, he was down, bro. He had control. He had the ball tucked away. He hit the ground. I think once he touches the ground, he should be down. I don't know how they allow him to take the ball from him after, according to the rules, he was down. They say possession was a thing. The ball wasn't moving. I don't know how you give them the ball there, especially with advanced replay. I don't get it.
Real quick here, Kong. Yeah, they don't even take the time. But real quick here, before we get to your exact plays here on the Indiana card game tonight, let's hear our guy Stacks is best bet, because it is on this Atlanta hot game. We just got CJ McCollum over on the threes. We'll hear Wham's brief thoughts on this game as it's going to tip in a little over 10 minutes. So let's get this early money association and the, with our boy Pittsburgh's fine. Yeah, man. Stacks.
Medicate. Happy MLK Day. It's only right that we go to the city of Atlanta for my Medicaid play today. Happened to be 2 hours from where I was born and raised, Augusta. So figured this will go. Found a play I like. We're going with my Atlanta Hawks. Team total over 116.5, minus 118 at Bet Rivers. I love this number. We just coming off a home loss Saturday night to the Celtics, lost by 26. I feel like it was a look ahead. Go ahead and put on a show on MLK Day at the crib, playing against a team that we really can't stand. We don't like Giannis. We don't like the Bucks. We don't like none of them dudes. So, Medicaid play today. Atlanta Hawks team total over 116.5, minus 118 at Bet Rivers. Happy MLK Day. Let's get high. Let's win.
Let's go. There we go. There we go. I like it.
In the last 2 months, he's only missed one bet on this show, man. Shout out to Stacks. Regardless of what happens today, he's been absolutely on fire.
I like this look a little bit here. Obviously that correlates with your CJ prop. Talk to me, Wham Bam. How you feeling about this Atlanta Hawk game?
I think this game is the most trickiest game so far, but I do think that they are hiding out props. We do see they gave out the starting lineup here. They're starting. Let me double check here if I could be exact here. My apologies, you guys. They're starting Daniels, Alexander, Walker, Corey Kispert, Johnson, and Ngannou. And I believe the only person they are not giving out any props to is fucking Corey Kispert. I think that's quite strange and quite odd. He didn't play in the last game. The game that he did play in, he had 2 for 5 from 3. I think Corey Kispert is going to go off, and they're trying to stop the shine, stop the wealth. And I didn't have anything on this game prior to. I'm looking here why I don't have any Corey Kispert props nowhere. And I think they're going to he's going to fucking go crazy. So I do think the Hawks here, Hawks all the way. I like the play with Stacks, team total over. And I like the Hawks all the way here. So I do think I am going to be on the Hawks. I might just take them live, though. I want to see if I can get Corey Kispert over threes, but I don't think I can get it.
What do you think about Jalen Johnson? Probably the best thing going now for the Atlanta Hawks. What do you think about him over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists? I mean, this motherfucker was a walking triple-double there for a minute.
Right. Nah, he's been hooping, doing it crazy. I think I mean, you just gotta lock in with bro. You just gotta lock in with bro. Take it where it is. Just over threes. Seems like that's a good play too. I think this is gonna be points in this game, bro. I don't like the defense for the Bucks. Me and you always talked about the other side of their guards. This is a good chance for them to give up threes. That's why I like Corey Kispert. I like CJ, and I think Johnson over 1.5 threes plus money. That sounds good too. Plus sound good.
I know
too.
how fishy.
Go ahead.
I know how fishy the NBA can be with like who's fucking playing and not, man. And you guys know that it's not my fucking forte. Wham and Dutch are the ones you need to listen to. Nate just said his book doesn't have CJ. Mine still has it. I didn't get my money back, and I can still bet it. So, but I don't know. Maybe be careful. I don't know why your book wouldn't have it. That fucking scares me. I will say though that I got plus 136. I got
Corey Kispert over 2.5 at plus 146. I'm taking that.
I got plus 136 on the CJ McCollum when I bet it like a few minutes ago, and dead ass it's already down to plus 129 now. So it's like literally moving, and it was plus 131 just 13 seconds ago when I had it up. So
I like that. I like that. Talking about this game here briefly, I think Nickeil Alexander might be a little too at points, averaging 20 right now. Only it's 19.5, 18.5 juice, 19.5 too. You can get. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna kick it back though. I'm gonna kick back. But Nickeil Alexander, I like the way he's been playing, and then of course you attack the guards from of Milwaukee from a defensive perspective as Wham Bam. We've done that a lot this year. Shout out to my guy Spoon Bets in the building. MGM Hard Rock and Fanatics have Kispert over 1.5 threes, minus 140 to minus 170. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Our guy's been doing big things in the college basketball market. I've been seeing him. When I see it, a lot of action, and I know my guy does his homework. So support our guy Spoon Bets on X, and we appreciate you, my dude.
If you can build your props on your site, Spoon, grab that one and put it with McCollum and build him down to 1.5 as well. You'll get plus
Shout out
money
to
on
Coin. Townsend under 125 minus 110 college basketball tips in 5 minutes. Shout out to Coin giving us his knowledge as well. Tommy Guns in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see y'all, man. Let's go. Let's get to the plays, my guy Kong. What is official here in the Indiana Miami Hurricanes national championship?
All right. So, as everybody should know by now, I've been preaching it to everybody that'll listen. Indiana minus 7.5 is a max bet. You can find some 7.5s as of today. I put 10 units on Indiana minus 7.5. I got that at minus 102. There are some minus 105s out there if you look around. Indiana's going to blow this team out, bro. And it is what it is. I think it's a 20-point game at least. Some other ways I'm hitting this game here. I am on Carson Beck under 1/2 of a rush yard. Hear me out. Carson Beck's been under this number in 10 games this season. We got to remember that sacks count against the rush prop. Carson Beck's not really a mobile quarterback. Every now and then he will take off. But I do believe that this Indiana front gets a hold of him today. And I think there's a few sacks. So if I believe there's a few sacks, I think he's going to end with negative rush yards on the day. Take him under 1/2 a rush yard. I got it at minus 110 when I tweeted it out. That number today, I think, was minus 125 or so. I'm also on the Indiana first half team total over 13.5. We're asking this team to get 2 touchdowns in the first half. I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. They could score this in the first quarter. Indiana first half team total over 13.5. You can get that today. I did tweet it out minus 110 last week. You can get that today at minus 130. Almost on the edge of not really bettable. But minus 130, I believe, is bettable. It's going to hit. Full game, Indiana team total over 27.5. That is a minus 114 spot. Indiana's been under this number in 2 games this season. They went under this number against Ohio State. They went under this number at Iowa. Indiana goes over their team total en route to a blowout. Heisman does 2+ passing touchdowns, and the Indiana money line, just to get some more money in on this game, was at minus 122. I think since the number came down, you could probably get a better number, maybe minus 118 or so. Indiana money line, Fernando Mendoza 2+ passing touchdowns is another way to get to some money. Fernando Mendoza 3+ passing touchdowns at plus 205. Fernando Mendoza is the only quarterback in the country to have 3 games of 5 passing touchdowns this season. I think he can do that again here today. I think he at least gets you 3. If you're feeling froggy, play the 4. And I believe there's upside for 5. I don't know that they're going to have a lot of success running the ball today. I think they're going to attack this weak secondary of the Miami defense. And I think Fernando Mendoza goes off. Get you some plus money on the 3+ passing touchdowns. Indiana first half minus 4.5, currently sitting at minus 105. Indiana comes out early and gets shit done. If they win the coin toss, they're going to defer, and they're going to take the ball away from Miami pretty quick. Get in on Indiana first half. I love it. And I got a parlay. Just a second.
Love it.
Parlay on today's game. Indiana first half -4.5. Charlie Becker, 50 plus receiving yards. He is the fast, deep threat. He can get this in 2 catches. He can get it in 1 catch, to be all the way honest with you. And with the secondary being a little banged up and you guys out for targeting, I do believe that Charlie Becker gets you 50 receiving yards. Carson Beck under a half of a rush yard. We already talked about that. And Elijah Surratt, anytime touchdown. Probably going to be a back shoulder fade in the end zone for Elijah Surratt. Plus 850 on the parlay. Go get you some money. The next time I see you guys, Indiana will have a national championship. And I'm going to the parade.
My man Collins Clips unloading the clip on the national championship, and it's got Indiana all motherfucking over it.
That's right.
Big shout out to my guy able to join us today. Enjoy your day, Collins Clips. Appreciate you taking time out of your beautiful national championship Monday that they know already. That I thought MLK Day. I thought they had the day off. Your whole crew had the day off. He said no. Just me, motherfucker. Shout out to our guy, Constant. Big hundo. Anything else you got to say to our people before you get up out of here, my man?
Yeah, man. Great season. It's been an amazing season. I didn't reach 100 units for the first time in 3 years on college football. We did get up to like 78. It is what it is. If I hit all my bets today, I could pass that number. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys for having me. Happy Medicate motherfucking Monday. Hit the like button, retweet the show, calling them out.
Good shit, Kong. Bongs blips, blood. Bongs blips.
Wham, there we go. Hey, we got
tons and tons of action there.
We got over 300 people between X and YouTube, man. If you're on X, jump over to YouTube, pubsportsradio.com. Come join us here, man, on the Sesh. Spark up with us. And I haven't looked at the retweets, Dutch. Hopefully we're up there. If you haven't hit it yet, Nunya, Tyrol, any of you guys, go hit it for us.
Yeah, we do. Go to Plus Sports Radio, hit the like button, hit the retweet, 50 retweets, 50 bones on the spot. We ask Grok not to take off the top, not to put it in a bikini, but to give away 50 motherfucking bones. That's all we ask. If we do appreciate it. Collins Clips unloading the motherfucking clip on this game. And I hate to hear it because I like Miami plus 8.5. I got a good number because it's down to 7.5. You're riding with our guy Collins Clips. I'm sure TrotWam, as our boy was pretty much loving everything Collins Clips was giving out. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's fair to say that's the truth. I'm rocking with my boy Bonks Blips Blood. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. And we've been riding with him for what, a month and a half now? Shit, why would I stop now, man? We all here on a -10 plus 105. It moved against me a little bit. Am I worried about it? No. I'm on a -10 plus money, man. We're gonna get to it.
That Hawks game.
You take Miami, Dutch?
Yeah, on the Hawks game, I got
8.5, bro. I bet the 8.5, and then I woke up today and see it down to 7.5. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't really care too much about that, I think, man, honestly,
do you think Miami wins the game or has a chance to win the game?
No, I'm telling you, no. I think they'll be in this game, absolutely. I think Indiana wins it. I don't think it's a backdoor cover. I think it's a competitive fucking football game. And I think at times,
you do think that they have a chance to win the game?
Huh?
So you do think they have a chance to win the game?
Yeah, but I think the writing's on the wall. Indiana's going to be national championship. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think the coaching will put them over. The coaching and quarterback play will put them over. But I think the defense is probably better than Indiana's. I think the running back probably is better than what Indiana got. And I honestly think that Tony is the best all-around player on the field. So I like Tony plus 155 anytime touchdown.
Bro, he's not even the best player on Miami's team. Fletcher is.
Offensively. Are you kidding me? Tony will go way higher than Fletcher in the NFL draft.
I didn't say that, but I said I need Fletcher today.
But you said he's the best player on the field on this
He
team.
is, and they wouldn't be where they're at without him, bro. I saw it against how much I wanted A&M to win
If
that.
we're gonna say
game.
best player on the team, I think Bain's the best player on the team.
Yes, absolutely. But offense, okay then. But in that A&M game, what Fletcher did after Tony fumbled that football, the way that he walked over to him on the sidelines and said, "Listen, man, we're gonna win
That's
this
the
game."
problem with Tony, though. His ball security. Go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah. Fletcher said, "We're gonna win this game. Don't worry about it. I got you." And that was when A&M was ahead. And I saw him do that, and I said, or when they brought it right back. Sorry, and I was like, "Fuck."
And I'm not betting Miami because of Tony. I'm betting Miami because they have a running game, they have a defense that I'm confident in, and they're at home. And I'm not getting too many fucking points. All right, that's why
Fletcher's
I'm betting.
yards are at 71 today,
and I hope they get it because the way I see the way Kong sees this game is just fucking insane amount of touchdowns, Indiana side, and Miami just fucking getting walked. I think it's more of a defensive competitive football game. Do we have our guy in the back or no?
We do.
Okay, so let's continue this with our guy, see where he's at on it. We could leave the graphic up, T, and let's cross the border, man. Our guy had one hell of a weekend. We made it happen somehow on Saturday. Another profitable week. I'm now 8-4 on NFL PubHub for the NFL playoffs. I'm happy about that because I put in a lot of work this season with the NFL, went in and out, and I'm back. And our guy, the bag, has a lot to do with it. Not only with the Bankroll Blitz, but the live streams. And if you guys follow Pub Sports Radio and you follow our guy on Betting with the Bag, you guys know what I'm talking about. The time, the effort. It's hard not to pick up things in the NFL. Has really helped me out, and it's showing. So great to have our guy back. Gave us a good video last week, but we got him live in action from the north. The leader of the low bag nation, our guy, Jimmy, the motherfucking bag.
It was all a dream.
What's happening, fellas? The week begins here on Medicate Monday. Great to see everybody. Happy Martin Luther King Day, man. We got massive sports scheduled today. Hard to feel hungover when you're pumped up, man. And got some smoke in me too, so I'm right where I need to be with you guys. Thank you for having me. How are you, fellas?
Cab's muted. That's pretty standard.
Bro, I'm on joint too. I don't know what you expect right now. It ain't gonna get better.
I'm good, man. It was a hell of a way to end it, Jim. I was pissed the fuck off. I couldn't believe it. I thought game over, 4th and 4. No way. It's a wrapper. I see the Rams just attack from every angle. I see the fingernail boy running for his life. And then for some reason, I see number 14 running the other fucking way that he's supposed to be running. And I ran my ass straight the fuck outside. Well, I won't lie to you. I did watch the start of the overtime. And then I just had to take a walk after that real quick. You know, I took I'm going outside, my dogs. And the Rams found a way, Jim. It turned to where it not only made my weekend, obviously, my account, also made another profitable show with you as well. So, but man, those Rams, bro, they fucking are taking years away from my life, Jim.
You know, it's hard to feel confident in them going into Seattle. So
they asked me that this morning in the gym. You go, so are you on the Rams? I said, look, man, I love McVay. I love fucking Stafford. These guys are fucking stressing me the fuck out, bro. Now I got to go to Seattle and do it again. I mean, I didn't think I was going to have a fucking heart attack against the Carolina Panthers. I knew it was going to be tough against Chicago. But holy fucking shit, the way that shit went down. There's a reason why I had them on 2 tickets, both money line. And I stayed away from the double result, which I almost pressed. Instead, I focused more on the Patriots double result. Which I mean, if we see CJ Stroud, hey man, CJ Stroud is a beautiful thing, man.
Well, I tell you, Caleb Williams is going to win the Super Bowl. When he was running backwards like that, I was like, "Oh, it's done! It's done! It's done!" He is now. I know he had the interception, miscommunication, overtime, but the guy is showed a lot during this run. I've got to figure out what to do. I get 400, or sorry, I get 4K if the Rams beat the Seahawks, and then I get 10K if they win, on top of the 4 if they win the Super Bowl. There's only one way to hedge, and that's by betting Seattle to win the Super Bowl. Something that I talked about, week 8 that I didn't do just because I'd screwed up in week 5 by adding the Buccaneers futures, and I didn't want to have 3 teams in one conference. So I just got to figure out how much to bet now on the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll definitely break that down here real soon too, Jim. A little behind here, we'll get caught up. Shout out to our guy Double G. He's been dropping the $2, Mr. $2. He said, he said he dropped $5, so we fucking finally paid attention to him. My apologies, Double G. Can you touch on what he has to say there, Cap?
To win plus 11, and that's at plus 165. Money line with the Rams, which is plus 125, and he has the team total over plus 12. Plus 125 for the team total over. Not knowing exactly which number that is, but team total over for the Rams too. So he likes the Rams. He likes them to get money line, and he's taking New England to win by 11 plus at plus 165. So he's taking an alternate with New England.
Well, I don't fucking like that, Double G, but I appreciate everything you do for the show, the $2 and the $5 dono. So T, if you would, man, give our guy his blessings. This one's for you, my dude. We're gonna break down both of them.
We already got a 3.
Short fashion here. Go ahead, Cab.
I just said somebody tell me we already got a 3. I'm just kidding.
The game started. It's so crazy. The NBA is on. We got team total over on Stacks. The Stacks brought in the team total over on the Hawks. And we got our guy CJ McCollum from our guy Cab on the 3s. We're going to talk about both NFL games here shortly. But before we do, I want to hear exactly, Cab, what are you doing with this game? And briefly from my guy Jim as well, if he has any action. I am on Miami plus 8.5. I think anything, I love the 7.5. Anything really, honestly, I'll be honest with you, anything more than 4 is a bet for me. I'm not going to go over everything I did say, but I'm very happy with the Hurricanes here. And I'm on the opposite side of our guy Wham Bam, who took a minus 10 at plus money. The Hoosiers and our guy Jim Collins Clip completely unloaded the clip on the Indiana Hoosiers. Any way you can bet them, he bet them. Cap, is there anything official for you in the national championship?
It's funny because I love college football and college basketball, but sometimes at the end of the year when we get down to this last game in both sports, I feel the same way. Like, feel almost like it would be forcing a bet just to have a bet. You know what I mean? And sometimes I will, just because I'm the type of person who wants money on something if I'm going to watch it to care. I know that sounds terrible. That's a little bit behind the curtains there, but that's just the truth. Look, if Miami's in this football game, okay, if they're in this football game, you've heard my thoughts. It's all Fletcher, man. I think Fletcher, you can't trust Carson Beck. I mean, Carson Beck has to be able to do something, right? But it's up to Fletcher if he can take all the pressure off Beck. And that's not expecting a ton out of Fletcher because his yards right here are set at 70.5 and 69.5 at some places. I would take his over, and I might take it by tonight. I think he could get there even if they lose this football game. I know how good Indiana's defense is, especially that front, but he's been running against really, really good front defenses this entire playoff run. I think Fletcher is the best offensive player on the field on both teams. That's just my general.
So you lean Hurricanes with the points. If you had to make a bet.
Nope, I'd take Fletcher's rushing yards.
From a side perspective, I need a side perspective here. I need Miami or I need Indiana. You're going to the window. Where are we going?
They don't got Fletcher at the window?
You're betting Miami, scary motherfucker. Shout out to TC. I see you, my guy. Big shout out to you. Tuesday night, it's back in action, man. The Octagon Paramount. Check them out. Check them out right here. Plus Sports Radio, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. right here on the fresh side. All our guys talking all things Octagon, everything you need to know about the fights. And I know there'll be one hell of a show because these guys had a break. So they're gonna bring you a little bit of everything tomorrow night.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to our guy Double G with the $2. They ain't gonna be like Cab, be scary as a motherfucker. Good
Bro,
God,
I gave out a bet. You know
Like,
what? And I am gonna bet it. Not because of you, because I like the Fletcher prop. I ain't got to bet aside, bro.
Back
That ain't
up
how
against
this
the
works.
wall. Look at this motherfucker. Peer pressure. Hey,
We don't
Jim,
got to bet
what do
aside.
you
That's
think?
not how this works. You just got to win a
What do we
bet.
think, Jim? What do we think, my friend?
I'm concerned. I have Indiana double result. That's moved 15 cents against me. When the double results move against me, I lose them. I want the under. Being very close to the under all day. I'm going to sit on it a little bit longer. But I mean, if you guys really believe that the Hurricanes are going to menace, doesn't that take this game? Isn't this an under then?
I agree completely. I don't want to be sitting here fucking sweating it on the under because I'm confident enough in Miami where I put a decent sized bet on Miami, and I don't need the under. But absolutely, the way I cap this game is the complete opposite, honestly, of Kong. I think this is going to be a physical in the trenches game. I think they both can, they both going to focus on the run. And, I just don't see them opening it up that now there will be some plays, but I don't know. It's in it's in fucking Miami. Like, I think for Miami to keep this game competitive, it has to be under. Absolutely. Now, if Indiana does what they've done to Oregon, to Alabama, then this game's probably going to, the under might not be there because they might get to the fucking over their damn self. So, fucking Collins got Mendoza getting 5 touchdowns. So I'm like, good God, you know what I mean? So I honestly, I like the under and I like Miami here, Jim.
I'm
sticking to my 8.5 because the number's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't need another bet.
It certainly feels right now that there's a lot of sharp action on Miami. And if I want to trust that sharp action, then I would bet the first half under and the full game under. Miami games, we have that 13-point game versus A&M, the 38-point game versus Ohio State. And then on the other side of things, you have these massive scores that Indiana is putting up. And then we have that 58-point game against Ole Miss for Miami. We just watched 78 points in Indiana, Oregon. So I think everybody's seeing these high-scoring games. The fact that this total's dropped a little bit is very, very, very enticing. I expect by the time we have our live stream tonight that I move on unders in this one.
So there's a live stream tonight for this game?
Oh, yeah. We're live streaming. It pops off 6:30 p.m. tonight.
Nice.
There we go. All right. Hey, I might have to slide through a little bit. Yeah, hey, this one.
So I'm on Fletcher. I took his rush.
I'm gonna have to come in early so I don't fucking, there's not, I have to come in early, Jim, but we'll see.
I'd love that. I'd love that. I'll send the link. And Daby, are you coaching tonight?
Yeah, but I can definitely join you guys.
Scary motherfucker don't even want to watch the game. Don't even want to bet the fucking prop, Jim. He's probably gonna be out with the girls eating fucking dinner. Oh gosh.
Listen, Dutch. Most of the time, you just talk. You've said a few funny things. You're at 6 things now in 2 years, 3 years. How long have we done this show? 6 funny things, bro. Right now, you're not being funny. Jimmy, I'd love to join you guys. It'll probably be like not at the very beginning, though, but I'll join you guys.
Yeah, please. Don't come at the beginning, please.
Whenever Dutch is not there, I'll hop on. I know that.
Yeah. This motherfucker, man.
Hey, just make sure and don't encourage Dutch to drink if he does get on. Because
did you bet? I'm gonna drink probably tonight, motherfucker. I got the blue moon.
I might not be there, Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be there. What are you gonna do? You're gonna take your quarter shots? You ever seen Dab take a shot? It's like a quarter shot, and he acts like he fucking got ran over.
What is a quarter shot? I don't even know what a quarter shot is.
He's like, he pours a little tiny fucking dribble in there and takes it, and then acts like he got hit by a fucking
2
car.
beers and starts. You won't be hosting the show anymore, Jimmy. It'll just be Dutch just Yappity yap, 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 yap.
No, Jim
yap.
knows. I told Jim.
Don't
I don't
let him
want
get
to
that
live
third
stream
beer
anymore.
down.
I got to talk over everyone. I don't like everyone talking over me. I don't want to do them no more if there's too many. It's just too. It's not my vibe. You know what I mean? You know that. You know, especially because I like to. You know, it is what it is. But let's go. Let's nothing official for you in this one, Jim, or actually.
You know, I'm on the double result. You know, I
okay, and you're a
little
little bit leery of that. A little leery.
I think I'm going to add the unders. I think I'm going to add the unders. I'm going to sit on it a little bit longer. But right now, you know, odds logic saying 56% of the tickets on the over, 62% of cash on the under. So it feels like sharp bets have come in on the under. We have Circa hanging a flat 47 right now, juiced to the under. That's down from 48.5. And they have the big bets coming in on the under. And I would like to start tracking the spots where Circa respects the money that comes in, because it feels like only 10% of the time they respect the money that comes in. 90% of the time they're fading the money that comes in. I would love to have that info and see, when they do respect the cash that's come in, you know, what that winning percentage is, which I don't have. But yeah, I think I end up on the under. I think it's try to get that hook under that 47.5, and I think I'll move on that as soon as the show's over now.
I love it. Before we touch on these two beautiful NFL games we got, because we got to do that, because that's what we do here on the Sesh. We're also going to get Jimmy's best bets here on the. You got ice today, Jim?
Yeah, and I'm running real hot, so it's on the ice. I've gained about 30 units back in the last 2 months. Nice. I was in a real bad spot.
I have a feeling that's going to continue to grow too with football coming to an end. You'll be able to put so much more time into that. So I look for that to continue to grow. Before we do get to,
honestly, don't mean to interrupt, but I'm a little worried about the Olympic break. I think that's going to mess everything up. So I am. I'm actually trying to hammer now until the Olympic break, and then when it comes back to the Olympic break. Say what, my man?
When's the Olympic break?
Mid-February. So in like 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. So I think it's going to mess everything up, because this is the time of year where I usually eat, and I think it's going to mess up. So, but that's beside the point.
I'm looking forward to the All-Star break in the NBA. So then I'm hoping they come back, they strap up, and then we could start to lock in again, because it's some fugaziness. What you've been doing in the NBA is impressive, and taking time and doing your due diligence is paying off. But for me, it's just I'm just not liking the product right now. We'll get to that. But I'm getting it back. Nothing. Our guy Fletcher, a lean from our guy Daby Cab, and we are heavy over there from our boy Wham Bam on Indiana here. And I'm gonna go with the Hurricanes, man. The vibe. Ray Lewis, Michael Irvin, Clint Portis, Ed Reed, all them motherfuckers gonna be sidelined. Hey, they gonna be sidelined. Edrin James, the Edge, get the fuck out of here. They gonna show up. And they better not tire out. That's the only thing I'm worried about that defense. Do not tire out. Show up. Give the ball to Fletcher. Tony, hold on to the motherfucking football, and we'll have a game late fourth quarter. Let's go. Before we get to our two beautiful NFL games we got on Sunday, let's get to our best bets. Our guy Double G's been loading up the chat. $2, $5, a lot of knowledge, a lot of plays from our guy from the north, Mr. $2 Double G, the Goracle. Let's go.
Good morning, Medicate Monday crew. It is National Championship final day of college football for the 25-26 season. Let's get right into it. For me, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one possible bet. It is going to be Miami Hurricanes, money line plus 250. I lean on these Hurricanes to win a defensive game that they force with a couple of good passes from very well experienced Carson Beck, who has been in the spotlight before, not as a starter, but he has won 2 natties as a backup quarterback at Georgia. He came to Miami for a reason. Here's his reason. Standing in his way, a 15-0 Indiana Hoosier juggernaut that nobody expected to be here 3 years ago. This team has absolutely turned into a Cinderella story. Not so fast. They're a really good team that knows how to play fundamentally sound football, and all their successes are very well deserved. However, in this game, I believe that the Miami Hurricanes will win due to the fact that their defense will get multiple sacks on Fernando Mendoza and that offensive line that has not been tested by many to the level that it will be this evening. Miami Hurricanes, money line for me, is the play of the day. And before I let you go, don't forget to follow all my brothers, Dutch Boy Fresh, Daby Cab, Wham 3000, Razor, and all the other contributors on this great show. And also all the other contributors on Pub Sports Radio on YouTube and pubsportsradio.com from Monday to Friday for all the best betting content before you place any sports bets. Where do you get the best advice? Right here at Pub Sports Radio. To the window, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that I'll see you there cashing a Miami Hurricanes money line plus 250 ticket. Let's go to the window. Peace.
Love it. Love it.
Oracle.
And you guys in the chat
Fuck that
had to make so many comments that he went and got a new cameraman. So
I see you, Ron Lofton. Hey, beautiful. Best video yet. Best video yet, Goracle. Getting damn good, my friend. Damn fucking good. You might take my spot damn soon, man. Watch out. Hey, that was a beautiful thing.
What's
the breakdown right here on the Sesh, man. You might have to, yeah, man. Actually, probably take your spot first, motherfucker. Now that I think about it.
Come on, Corky. You want it?
I mean, hey, it's the double G up here. That'd be a real show.
Remember when it was just you and me? Man, that was a good show.
Oh shit! Hey, back to the real shit though. Our guy came through with the goods. I love the breakdown. Defense. Gave Indiana its props, but said it with his chest out. Plus 250. I like it. Let's get to our guy. Let's go to California, man. It's only right. Long Beach, finest. Be right here Tuesday night. Puff Sports Radio, talking all things Octagon with the boys. Always brings us the vibes. Always bringing us those cool Cali vibes. Our boy Money Mills with the double up.
Double up. 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up. Hey, yo, Medicate Monday. It's only one thing to do today. And that's, man, you better dream. You better believe in equality. And you better go out there and make some green, man. Happy MLK Day, man. Pop Sports Radio, Medicate Monday, man. You already know, man. It's just what we do around here, man. All right, man. We got a big college football bowl game to talk about, right? I ain't here to talk about it. I got a prop for you, though, man. Look, man. Wide receiver Tony. I'm liking him in this spot, man. He's as advertised. Tyreek Hill type of player. Deshaun Jackson, if you want to call him that. Over 5.5 receptions is where it's at. I actually think he's going over that, and I'm sprinkling on him to give me a touchdown. 2 props right there. Now, when you look at the running back for Miami, Mark Fletcher, his rushing yards is right around 71. We expect him to excel today and go over that prop. Mendoza, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's how you guys can get paid in a college football game. Now, MLK Day, man. We got NBA, the association, popping off all day. My best player prop is going to be Jaylen Brown. A player like this, is coming out and trying to put up the best points on a day like this, in a game like this. It's something with certain players that's going to have a little bit more emphasis. Trust me when I say this, Jaylen Brown, he's getting down. Against the Detroit Pistons, I think he dropped, 33, 41 in his last 5, 27 and 2 times. Now, NHL Prop Shop, I got you guys today, man. Macklin Celebrini, over his shots on goal, taking on the Florida Panthers, hitting at an 80% clip. It's going to be tough. Then I'm giving you out Connor Bedard over 2.5 shots on goal, taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Medicate Monday. It's only one thing to do today, and that's medicate. Like Martin Luther King said, I had a dream that all of us would be here doing this right here on the TV.
Hell yeah.
Double up.
I like the shot props. Gonna be a fun one. He's been crushing those too. It's gonna be a fun one tonight because Matthew Tkachuk returning first game of the year against Celebrini. So Celebrini Bedard props. He's been crushing those. Shout out to Millsy, man.
T, you know how we do them. Double them up.
Wow.
He wants you to play the intro clip for Mills again.
Double up. 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up.
If it was Josh Allen, you would have threw that shit right on up. God damn, T.
Like that.
And offshore just moved the total to 46.5.
Yeah, I would have liked that too, Spoon. I would have liked that too. But we'll take the money line though. It gives me confidence. Gorky, hey, the Double G, we give Stacks his flowers, and well, they definitely should be given. Shout out to our guy Cap for that. But Double G, I mean, as we always say, we need to do a better job of capping this. He comes on and he's been giving us videos with plus money, and he's hitting at an insane rate. So big shout out to our guy Double G, the Goracle, always supporting, always donating, doing more than he has to, but most importantly, bringing the goods right here on the Sesh, my man. Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead, Jim. Let's get to the ice, my man. You've been running hot. Got last week we got the video, but this week we get you live to vibe out here with us on the ice. Let's go. Let's talk a little hockey.
Sure, I'll run through this fast. It's a heat check of sorts. I think the bigger story to me is I'm not fading the Canucks. I have faded the Canucks every single hockey game, and it's been paying. And I find the Islanders a tricky cap, and leave it to the Islanders to lose to the worst team in the National Hockey League, the Canucks. And the funny thing about all of this is my dad sent in cash to fade the Canucks. Now, I did send it in. I did put it in. But I feel like he's late to the party and could be early to the funeral. So this is the first time that I've not faded the Canucks in a long time. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's just so easy. I should just fade the Canucks every game. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I've made a ton of money off of fading them, and I'm not fading the Canucks tonight. I'll go through this very quick. 4 p.m. Eastern, so in 2 hours, 26 minutes. I'm going to Colorado Avalanche -1. I paid for the -1. -142 is expensive, so I bet a unit and a half on it. Avs have lost 2 straight games at home. They just lost at home for the first time in regulation all season long. They're dealing with injuries. Clearly, you're seeing the importance of Devon Taves and others. But the Caps are a different team without Tom Wilson in the lineup. I want to fade the Caps over and over and over again. Caps are starting their road trip here in Colorado against an angry Avalanche team. I'm on Avalanche -1, -142. I'm on the Minnesota Wild at +109. That line's moved in my favor quite a bit. Wild snapped their 3-game losing streak with a 5-4 overtime win over the Sabres on Saturday to start the road trip. Leafs return home off a 4-game road trip that saw 3 games go to overtime. The Wild, if the Wild win this game, I think they should be bet every game now on this road trip. So I'm on them at +109. I'm on the Knights -1. The Philadelphia Flyers are a mess. They've lost 6 straight. I am paying for it as well. So this is just like the Avalanche spot, -138. I'm paying for the -1. The Flyers are a mess. They've lost 6 straight. This happens with Tocchet coach teams because he's such a hard ass that they get this bump at the beginning of the year because they come into camp in such incredible shape. And then he just beats them down. He just beats these players down, gets in their head. He's sort of like Tortorella in that way. So they've allowed 29 goals over the last 5 games. They're an absolute mess. Vegas has won 7 straight games and they're rolling. They just traded for Rasmus Anderson today. That's going to pump up the whole team. He won't be in the lineup, but Knights -1. I'm on the Jets -1 at +120. Because I was taking the higher VIG spots on the -1 line, I decided to not take the money line on these last 2 bets. Instead, to take the -1 for some plus money. I'm not sure if I was lit up when I sent it in. So maybe if I was sober, I would have probably been a little more conservative. But the Jets are on had their 4-game winning streak snapped in that 4-3 overtime loss home to the Leafs on Saturday. They're making up. So both of these bets, I'm on the Jets -1 at +120 and the Ducks -1 at +120. Both of these teams are making up for lost time because they had very lengthy losing streaks. It's so important for them to win and put a streak together. I expect them both to. The Blackhawks look snake bit. Connor Bedard back from injury. They've scored 4 goals through the first 3 games of their homestand that finishes tonight. I'm on the Jets -1, and the Rangers are an absolute garbage fire. The Rangers are an absolute mess, and I'm going to fade them. I'm going to keep fading these teams that are messes, like the Flyers, like the Rangers, like the Canucks. This is the time of year when I succeed because I know the teams that are giving up, and I put my foot on their throat and I step down. And I'm going to be fading these teams every single game moving forward. I'm on the Ducks -1 +120. So Ducks -1 +120, Jets -1 +120. Then I'm on the Kings -1 -138. Sorry, Knights -1 -138. Wild money line +109. Avalanche -1 -142. 5 spot for me.
Okay, got them. So all 4 of them are -1, and the others are money. And that money line is the Wild.
Yes, Wild, and I got that +109. I can send these all to you as soon as we're.
I got it. I read it now.
Cool.
I mean, if you, I got it.
I wrote last night that I thought that the best bet was the Jets. I think they're playing really good hockey again, coming off that 11-game losing streak, and then you have, Johnny Taves coming back to Chicago. I think the Jets take care of business. I thought that was my best bet as of last night.
Bro, Jimmy's running hot in the NHL and came absolutely loaded with bets today. I fired away, man. I love it. I absolutely love it.
AOD says, we love you, Jimmy. A 5-piece to start off our Monday here. Got the NBA as well. Got the college football game. I mean, we got a lot going on here on Plus Sports Radio. And it's only right that we do touch on, 2 big games that we got lines for this weekend. Will be Sunday. It'll be our last real enjoyable Sunday until February 9th, I believe. We have a 2-week break, and then we'll be able to experience one more time. And then we got to wait all the way till September. This motherfucker, it's a grind. But when it's over, man, it felt like, damn, it went like that. Sundays and Saturday nights, it don't often feel like that. But when it's over, it feels like that motherfucker really went. Now, let's start off with sorry, excuse me, let me bring this up. Let's get to the 2 NFL games we have for Sunday afternoon. We start with the Denver Broncos hosting the New England Patriots. And right now, there is a 5.5. There's a 5. It's down to 4.5 at some places. My Broncos, obviously, the big news is we got lucky as fuck and beat the Bills with the referees. No, the big news is no Bo Nix, right? That's obviously the big news. Broken ankle, fractured ankle, whatever you want to call it, he will not be playing. Or whatever you want to say, how it happened, when it happened. Most importantly, he will not be playing. Played a pretty fucking good game against the Buffalo Bills with his legs, made some big-time plays. Sean Payton showed why he's top-tier coach, in my opinion. I think the Bills won that game at the end of the day. The refs took it from him, but I do think Sean Payton was the reason they won that football game. He made some really great calls, and the coaching was just a different level. As you can see, McDermott did get fired today, Jim. I don't know if you've seen that this morning, but I'm very happy about that. Josh has to play better, but played good enough to win, in my opinion. And it was only 1 interception, not 2, in my opinion. And, field goal wins that game right there. So we could talk about that for another day. But I believe everyone on the panel said it was a catch. Majority of the people in the chat said it was a catch. Your brief opinion on that, Jim?
if we're going to make these things clear, because this is the first time this year where I felt like I understood what a catch was, honestly. And so if we're going to make that, did he didn't follow through the ground with the ball. So, I celebrated when the throw it was a huge celebration. And then, obviously when we saw the defender with the ball, I wanted to see it again. I don't think that he, I've always been raised that the tie goes to the runner. The tie goes, and Richard Sherman tweeted that out yesterday, saying, he's all his life in that situation, the tie goes to the receiver. I wish they slowed it down, like McDermott said, and spent some time on that replay. And
when you slow it down and spend time on it, Jim, not to cut you off, but he's clearly down with his knee.
Yeah.
Clearly. I mean, the same thing happened in the Adams game. Do you don't think that was the same play yesterday against the Bears?
I think it's a huge problem now because I
like you thought I knew what a catch was. Finally. I know. Okay, I know the rules. I mean, technically, I don't think Mims' touchdown in the corner was a catch. It hits the ground, the ball moves. That has not been a catch now. So I'm thinking, that could probably been overturned. Whatever, move on. But I mean, it always goes to the runner. Tie goes to the fucking offensive player. Like, how is that not? And then the fact that they don't even take the time to do due diligence when they fucking want to look at the dumbest shit for hours, and they don't want to take fucking 2 minutes to look at this motherfucker, the biggest play of the game for both teams of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so it obviously I just wanted it it's like seeing a car crash, when you have action, you have money on it. I have the futures on the Bills. It happens so fast. And then they just move on, and that's what bothered me the most. This is such a huge call in this football game.
Right.
So I guess that I think AM's right. He says in real time it was a pick. Slow motion can distort the actual perception of the play. But I've seen it so many times. I've seen it look like that was a catch. His knee was down. I saw it in slow motion. But then when it's sped up, I don't know if he, finishes the catch through the ground. I don't know if that happened. So honestly, I would have been fine with whatever call was made. I just wish some time was put into it. That's all, I guess.
I definitely was down, in my opinion. I mean, the same thing happened yesterday in the Adams game. They didn't take no time and called the same fucking play. The pass interference. And you know what really makes it even more suspicious, in my opinion? And I'm a fucking Bronco fan. Like, I mean, obviously I had money on the Bills. I'm just keeping it real, though. The dude was fucking down. And the referees, I mean, they clearly did not want the Bills to win that game. The pass interference call that was not called on Cooks in the end zone, that was pass interference, bro. I mean, the Mims touchdown was definitely questionable. They don't even really look at it. They call the pass interference at the end on Smith, at the very end of the game. And then the fact that I think we could both agree, and we'll move on here, or maybe we can't, but the Bills on Saturday, Jim, we both were pretty confident in the Bills, but one thing that was kind of worrying us was a lot of people were on the Bills and the line was going the other way, right?
Right.
It wasn't comfortable. So, I mean, and then we seem to pretty much get fucked by the referees, in my opinion. It just correlates too fucking good for me not to look and be like, okay, no, you know what I mean? Like, everyone I knew that was really betting was on the Buffalo Bills. You know what I mean? So, there are a couple Bronco guys out there, but everyone I knew, and then if I'm telling them the Bills, like, it's hard for them to go to the window betting on the Broncos, So I definitely influenced some people. So, but I'd do it again. Now for this game, Jim, I do want to talk about it quickly, and I do want to hear your opinions, obviously, as well. Wham bam. I'm going to be on the Denver Broncos here. I actually didn't get the 5.5. I can get the 5 right now, so I'm going to bet that when this show's over. But I thought it was going to go the other way. But it's looking like money's coming in on the Broncos. And here's what it is. Stidham is a serviceable quarterback. He is. He absolutely is. He knows these Patriots better than probably anyone else because he was fucking drafted by this Patriots. I mean, you can't make this shit up, the story, right? So he's going against his old team. Looked very good at times. I mean, shit, people were coming out saying Stidham maybe should start over Bo Nix at the start of the season. I mean, that was realistically being thrown out there. He looked that good at times when he got his shot. But the key is here, Sean Payton and that defense, right? Sean Payton is going to have this boy ready to rock and roll. They're going to do all it takes. And that fucking mile high, it's just insane, man. Look what they did to Josh Allen, right? Now you got a team that leads. You got quarterback that leads the league, Jim, in fumbles, and Drake May. I mean, that boy had a hard time holding on to the football yesterday against the Houston Texans. This motherfucker CJ had 4 interceptions in the first half, and I still was never comfortable. Why? Because fucking Allen would come around that fucking corner every time, and fucking get these motherfuckers, the fucking DN. I'm like, God damn, this boy, even Hunter. I mean, they were just stripping the ball almost every time from Drake May. Could not hold on to the ball. What do you think is going to happen against the Orange Crush defense with Bonito, Allen, and all these boys as you've seen them wreak havoc on Josh Allen? So the ball security, I question from Drake May. And also the running game is not as potent as the Bills' running game. I don't believe. So I think that they make life hell for Drake May. And turnovers are going to be very key. I think the underdog mentality, the backup quarterback, it'll be alive in effect in Denver. And I wouldn't be surprised if Denver wins this game, Jim. The Vrabel's an absolute fucking stud, but Sean Payton is a better coach than Mike Vrabel. We got the home field, got the coaching edge, and I think Stidham is going to be ready to rock and roll. So we're going to be getting more value there with the points. I don't think that this should be 5.5, and obviously people don't think so either because it dropped already. But yeah, I like the Broncos here, not to turn over the football. Stidham to do enough, probably lose this game, but I am kind of confident that they can still win this game. But anything more than 4 has to be bet on the Denver Broncos. This defense is too damn good. Sean Payton is too good of a coach. And the Patriots offense is not that good, as we've seen. I know the Houston's defense is legit, but the Chargers also made this offense look pretty suspect as well. If you watch that game, talk to me real quick, Red Man.
Yeah, I would say I am not on the Stidham bandwagon as of yet. I really think that's just the nasty circumstances for Bo Nix. Bo Nix looked fucking phenomenal in that first half. As much as you saying that, you're trying to hype up Stidham, I hear you, bro. Bo Nix.
I'm not trying to hype him up. I'm just telling you, like, he's not the bum ass backup quarterback that people think. That's what I'm.
No, but I understand. But I mean, it sounds like you were saying, like, at one point, earlier before the season, it was Bo Nix. That it was a chance that Stidham could have took the job. I think that
it's not that far. It's not like a cliff from Stidham.
That's valid. That's valid. But after this season, ain't no motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? Bo Nix was doing his thing this year. This is definitely his best year I've ever seen him play quarterback. So I'm going to give him all the credit. And again, last game or leading up to the last, he looked fun. He looked good, bro. So I don't want to just. Yeah, I think that's a drop off. I think there's a drop off there, right? That being said, these two, if you put Bo Nix and Drake May, damn near were the best quarterbacks of the AFC from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? Fantasy wise, just like they pretty much was solid. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much was solid. In this situation here, bro, I can't get my mind off of the Patriots. And again, I'm right there with you the whole time. I still, like, right when Bo Nix got announced, I said, shit, we're going to see C.J. Stroud in the fucking Super Bowl. But obviously, C.J. Stroud sucks ass. He just sucks so bad. He just had to give them the game. So, honestly, bro, I'll tell you this. If I had to really put some money on this game, I probably would take a shot with the Broncos. It's just that I can't. That's somebody else's money. With my own money, I got to go Patriots, bro. I just can't think no other way around this. The defense was so good for Houston. Even though the Broncos defense is great, there's a drop off, I still think, as far as defense, how great the defense is for the Texans compared to the Denver defense. And again, being at the house is an advantage. Having a good defense, not really having to travel, all that is a good advantage for that defense. So you definitely give them I hear the Broncos, but ain't no way, man. I think the offense kicks in for the Patriots. They got held to something I don't think they're gonna get held to in this game. So I think they play a little offense here.
The secondary is better for Houston, but we get to the quarterback better than Houston. And did you see how easy they was getting? I mean, Campbell's having a day. I mean, they got stud Enzo 100, but I'm just saying, like, we Bonito's no joke. Go ahead, Jim. Talk to me, my man. A lot of people clowning Denver, got no chance. AM did say he sees value in the 5. I know that everyone's going to be on New England, and that makes me like Denver even more. And I think Buffalo was you know how high I am on Josh Allen and the Bills, and I think they beat Denver in Denver last week. I really do. And I think they were better than the New England Patriots. Do they have as good as defense as the Patriots? No, but I think that they're a better team. They're down 21 in Foxborough and came back and beat the Patriots, the Bills mean. So I hate to compare that to this game, but believe me, Drake May is going to be having nightmares against this Orange Crush defense. Go ahead, Jim.
Look, I think the Patriots are going to be extremely tough to beat here, but I do think it's probably too many points. I think that also that you'd probably rather back Stidham in the Broncos in the first half. The scripted plays will help Stidham, also, you're going to be able to call audibles at the line of scrimmage. He's always been pretty good at that. I think this is a sharp move back towards the Broncos. I think it's I don't think the difference between Nix and Stidham is what they're saying here. What would the line be if Nix was healthy? Then we think it would probably be a pick'em.
Yeah, a pick'em. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no fucking way the drop off is 4 points.
I agree.
5. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. So yes, should the Patriots beat the Denver Broncos? Absolutely. The Bills should have beat the fucking Denver Broncos. And for Tyrell saying I'm a Bronco fan, all this shit, I had the Bills. I bet the fucking Bills on Saturday. I thought the Bills were the best team and had the best value in the AFC by far. Just like I thought the Rams were. And the Rams have shown me maybe they're not as good as I thought. Even they found a fucking way to get to where they're at now. I don't know if I'm as confident in the Rams as I should be, but we'll talk about that in a moment. But, yeah, man, there's no way, Jim, that there's 4.5, 5 points a drop-off from Nix to Stidham.
I think the Broncos at home with Stidham at quarterback are going to give the Patriots a tougher game than the Texans on the road with C.J. Stroud at quarterback. I mean, it helps. Yeah, it helps. It helps very much for the Broncos to be at home, and so I think this. I mean, clearly it's a sharp move towards the Broncos right now. I'm very interested to see what happens with the market. I'm in no rush to move on it.
And doesn't it scare you a little, Jim? I don't want to say scary, but wasn't it a little scary on Saturday, like watching it being on the Patriots? And if you were, I didn't know if you were. But I thought a lot of us were, but. Not even being comfortable, as bad as CJ played, as many turnovers as he had. When were you comfortable in that game? I mean, it's a one possession game in the fourth fucking quarter. You know what I mean? They just kept giving him the ball. It's just like, I don't. And Patriots, did they even score an offensive touchdown against the Chargers?
I believe they got one, didn't they?
I thought both of them. Did they get one?
I can't remember offhand now, but
they're both defense.
Yeah, Christian Kirk, because I remember making a joke about Charlie Kirk.
No, I'm talking about did
Patriots Chargers.
The Patriots get an offensive touchdown against the Chargers.
I think it was Henderson, right? Hold on.
They did not play well offense. Their defense played lights out, and they played great yesterday. But they did not play well offensively in 2 football games, in my opinion. I mean, they could not put away Houston yesterday.
Yeah, I think, though, part of it, and it'll be the same thing against Denver, is that even though I think this total is too low, but we're watching it creep up now to 42 from that 40, 41. But one thing about, you didn't. Vrabel and the Patriots did not have to really take risks because the Texans were not putting up points, and it'll be the same thing. You know, we watched. If I wonder what would happen if Drake May was forced to put up points. We have not seen that in the playoffs. There's no need. Like Vrabel was not taking risks. They were not. You know, they knew that Stroud was going to fuck it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I wonder what it would be like. We're not going to see it against Denver. It'll be the same idea. Vrabel will be like, we're not going to lose to a Stidham-led Broncos team. I think that will be his thought process. So he won't take risks when they play the winner of the Seahawks Rams. You know, if they get to play them, I think that's where we'll see May step up. I mean, there was no pressure on the Patriots to do anything in these first two playoff games.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. And that touchdown was Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry was the touchdown there in that game. It was in the fourth quarter, though. It was fourth quarter at the end.
Okay. There we go. Thank you for that, Wham Bam. I think a over would be my play here. You lean under. You think everyone thinks under in this game. Someone in the chat asked about the total. But I think turnovers, just like in that game yesterday in Foxborough, how it led to the over. Clearly both offenses couldn't really move the ball, and the over still hits because of the turnovers, man. And I could see that being a big thing here. I questioned Drake May's ball security, and I think Stidham is going to be all right. We shall see. Let's get to this next one so we can get up out of here. We do got a Wooden on the table before we slide up out of here. And then we got a big day of NBA, NHL, and a national college football game here, championship game, right here on Puff Sports Radio or live stream. So all things sports, all things everything right here on Puff Sports Radio. Let's go to Seattle, man. It's going to be probably rainy. It's going to be wet, and it's going to be cold. The 12th man will definitely show out in the Evergreen State, hosting the LA Rams for the third time this year. The Seahawks are favored by 3, right now, total of 48. Jim, Wham, I love me some Matthew Stafford. I think McVay is leaps and bounds ahead of majority of the coaches in this league. I think Puka and Adams top probably duo in the league, definitely top 2 or 3 in the league. They got 2 running backs. They can protect Stafford. Stafford does everything it can. I'm taking Stafford over Darnold. Everything tells me LA here, and I still don't know if I'm going to bet this game. That's how scared I am of the Seattle Seahawks and that defense. And just the fact of how LA has made it so tough for me 2 straight weeks to get to this point. Maybe they've ran out of gas because it's taken them a significant amount to get to here. Wham, definitely a strong lean for me here on Matthew Stafford and the LA Rams. I'll probably tease this and get more than a touchdown with the Rams and hope for a competitive football game. I do see myself teasing this with the Broncos. I didn't talk about that, but that'll probably be on my card. Talk to me, my man. How are we feeling about the Seattle Seahawks and the LA Rams round 3?
So yeah, the boy, they didn't necessarily have to put too much on the boy Sam. If he had an oblique injury, I didn't necessarily see anything there. And as far as the Seahawks, their defense has been pretty solid, been very solid lately. The run game has been very solid lately. The offense with the last game, I'll say the Rams, they ran into some pretty good. I would say the Panthers situations. I'm gonna just chalk that up. It's situational. Last night there was moments in the game where I was on stream and I just said, and I had nothing in no dog in the fight, but I never necessarily thought the Rams had the game. You know what I'm saying? I never thought they had the game, even though they were up at moments, but I never thought they had the game. And I think that's because I think that the game plan for the Bears was really good. I think they had a really good game plan to try to isolate those guys. Do I think that they're going to do that in this game? I think this is a shootout. I think this is a fucking shootout. I think this is a shootout. you know, after you play a team so many times, it's not going to be it's not going to get harder, I would say. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it get harder in this situation. I think it's just going to be these guys are just going to get familiar. They're familiar with each other, and they're just going to try to keep gunning each other out here. So I got to go Rams here because of the gun out. I think if there's a time possession game, there's going to be Seahawks there, but I think this is a gun out. And I think that the boy Matthew gets it done here, gets to the Super Bowl, and Puka and them boys have a good game. I mean, and then we haven't really even seen Devontae go too crazy with the 1-2 combination. I think Cigna, he's fucking phenomenal. I mean, this is a juggernaut battle here. It's hard to just say one is going to lead the other, but I'm giving my edge towards the Rams. I just think that they the story is for them, man. Their story is bigger. I would say that. Their story is bigger than the Seahawks, so I like the Rams there.
Bo Jackson says Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl. It's favored to be that, bro. So that could be very likely. The more I think about this game, the more I want to bet the Rams, and the more I think about yesterday too, Jim. When I don't know if you've seen it, but you know the boys, the stud receiver, and the boys over there for Seattle. They're over there, got the belts off, going belt to ass, whipping it like they're, you know, 3 of the Seahawks guys in the middle of the fourth quarter are doing belt to ass to the 49ers. To me, I don't really like that. It's almost kind of like Tomlin when he did this and fucking blows after Luke misses the field. Right? What the hell? Baltimore lost that game. He didn't really win that game. I knew at that point, like, Tomlin, that ain't a good look. And look where you're at now. You know, I'm sitting at your fucking house. I do think maybe, you know, the Seahawks, someone in the chat said they blew the wall. Maybe they did celebrate a little too much beating the Niners like that. And but they're definitely not going to overlook the LA Rams, right?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing here is the Rams are in playoff mode and the Seahawks aren't. Seahawks have not played a tough game since they played the Rams last. That was over a month ago. The Rams are in playoff mode right now. They've been squeaking out these tight victories. Yeah, you can say all the negative shit you want about barely getting past Carolina, barely getting past Chicago. It's tough to win in the playoffs on the road. It's survive and advance. I think the Rams, and also I agree with my dude talking about the Charbonnet injury. I think that Darnold looked hurt to me a couple times early in that game. And there's something to be said. We see it in all the other sports, in NBA, in NHL, when it comes to the playoffs. If a team has been playing playoff type hockey or playoff type basketball down the stretch, they are a very tough out in the because they're in playoff mode. I think Seattle's had it really easy, and that will, I believe, hurt them. And we remember when Seattle came back against LA at home, there was no Devontae Adams in the red zone for the Rams, and you could feel that. It hurt them. I think in both games the Rams have played against Seahawks, the Rams have been the better football team. And I expect the Rams in playoff mode to go into Seattle and win a massive football game. I am going to hedge. Like I am going to hedge because I put myself in a bad situation with my futures. If I was in a fine situation, if I had cashed more because I, added the Bills bet and a couple of things, if I had cashed more, I wouldn't. I'd just sit back and let this shit play out. But I'm going to hedge just so the pain isn't so bad. But I think the Rams go into Seattle, win the football game. I think the Rams win the Super Bowl. We said it from the beginning of the year, and I honestly now, because they got out pretty healthy, and we'll see again with the injury report as it comes out. But it seems like they got out pretty healthy. I'd rather my team be in playoff mode. So I think the Seahawks are a very good football team. It's going to be a very tough place to win. This Rams team is capable of that shit. And, we have all this money right now. All the early money is coming in on the Seahawks, and this line's moving towards the Rams. I think if you can get it, if I wasn't already invested, I would take the Rams +3. I would pay for the 3 +3, and I'd hammer it. I'd hammer it for 2.5 units or something like that. This is a game I'd want. You give me +3 with the better team in playoff mode, let's fucking go.
Yeah, see, like I'm already, I think I'm just kind of like, a little hungover mode from the Rams making me stress so much last night. The more we talk about it, the more I want to be on the Rams. I'll probably just be on the Rams money line. Probably should do that sooner than later because it does seem like people are going to be betting the Rams here. So I see it, man. I don't see the Seahawks, man. I just don't see Darnold and them beating the Rams, bro. I mean, this is a tough fucking task for LA, but strong points by you, Jim. They're in playoff mode. They're ready to rock and roll. Darnold didn't look too good. Seahawks look great, but Darnold didn't really look that great. One of the backs beat up. They obviously know the team. I give the coaching and quarterback edge, obviously, to the LA Rams, so I should probably be on them as a dog. I like it. We'll talk about a little more Tuesday night. Bankroll Blitz. They'll be breaking down the two games in detail with our guy Touchdown Troy, so be sure to tune in. But I'll be on my Denver Broncos and the LA Rams. I will be on both of those teams. And I called the Rams to be in the Super Bowl this year. I'm just a little salty about how they got there, the way they've made me stress lately. But you're right, Jim. It's tough to win on both games on the road, and they found a way. This defense I thought was a little bit better, maybe. I mean, they did play solid yesterday against the Bears, but I just felt like Williams made every time he needed to make a play, he made it. You know what I mean? Against this defense. So, but like you said, he's going to win one. I don't know if I have that confidence in the fingernail boy, but boy, this boy is pretty damn good. I'll definitely give you that. Before we get up out of here, we do have a Wood or Wouldn't for the boys. Let's check it out here. Wood or Wouldn't, let me know. Let's go, T.
Here we go, Madison, on your feet. Make some noise. 250 pounds on that table. Strength and steel.
Where, man?
Yeah, I don't want to be pushed around, man. I do the pushing.
So
I'm not. No one's coming in and fucking bullying my ass in there. So no.
Nasty Nate says, "Yeah. There's Daby Cab. Had to head out to take his daughter to her appointment. Shout out to our guy. Says absolutely not. I don't know, Cab. I don't know, Cab. Talk to me, Wham Bam.
You gotta feel like a man when you could dominate something like that. I'll tell you that. And I feel like a man. I'm gonna take that shit down. I'm gonna slam that bitch like a motherfucker. Then I'm gonna do one of these afterwards. I'll take a little mayo dump in there. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a little snow plowing if I have to. You know, some thighs, some thunder thighs. You run them back.
Tyrell having a little. He said, "I'm down." That's sexy as fuck.
Do you think she's gonna give you an effeminate moan?
Yes, of course.
No, man. No, you're. Ugh! That's what you're gonna hear.
No. You know what? I'm gonna bring her soft girl, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, is that the same girl?" You ain't gonna even notice until she start getting in that mode. You know what I'm saying? She gotta take this elsewhere. She'll be in her soft girl era. You know what I'm saying? Just like look, Brandon Ingram and Glorilla. You see how girly she look around Brandon Ingram and shit. She go on the rap, all that shit. And look,
I'm like, damn,
same shit. Bring her soft girl out.
Work done. She went from looking like a teenage Ninja Turtle to like actually looking pretty good. You know,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, it'd be like that. Money makes you ugly. You know what I'm saying? If you broke, you ugly. You know what it is. If you broke, you ugly.
For real though, I was like, damn, this girl's fugly as fuck. But now you see her like, damn, she got everything looking cool now. And now she's courtside with BI. You know what I mean?
Everything looking cool now.
She's always posting gym videos and shit. I'm like, it don't work like that. Gym gets you fit. You don't look pretty in the. You know what I mean? Like, Like this bitch. But props to her, whatever. BI, do your thing. Talk to me, Wham Bam. Let's get up out of here.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. We got Corey Kispert over 2.5 threes. He's 0 for 2 from 3 so far. It's halftime. Looks like an under type game. But we do got that. That's official.
How the Hawks not even show up in that home at home on MLK Day?
It's MLK. They ain't not really feeling the vibes out of it. It doesn't seem like the peach tree is really peaching right now, bro. But we will be back here next Monday. Y'all know where I am on officially today. It's the Hoosiers -10. Get your pay right there. I'm riding with my dog Bong Blips. If you heard it, he had the red background. Bong's Blips, he's spoken. We're going Hoosiers today. And yeah, I'll be on Medicate Monday next week. Who Banging Sports Talk, OG show every day. And I'm out. TrotWam.
Man, it's a pleasure as always. Chappie Funk in the building. Good to see you, my dude. We got all the real ones. If you haven't hit the like button, do it. So now, please share the video. A big show, big day today, Jim. Big live stream. Talk to him, my man.
Well, first off, Atlanta just went 1 of 22 from 3.
38 points, Jim, not at halftime.
They shot 29 from the field and 5% from 3. I'm betting them live right now at plus 11.5.
Can only go up, right?
Look, I just look. Maybe there is some pressure. It's packed. It's an important day. Maybe there was some pressure. They shot terribly. Get into the room, fucking look each other in the eyes and go out and play some fucking basketball. So I just moved on to plus 11.5 for the Hawks. Ducks -1 at plus 120. Jets -1 at plus 120. Knights -1 minus 138. Wild money line plus 109. Avalanche -1 at minus 142. And I think I'm going to move on those unders. I think I'll do that. I got to go pick up Ella and Carter. So maybe I sit with that for another hour, but I don't want to sit too long that it dips under the 47. Because I told you the 1 hour show just moved to 46.5. And then I've got the double result, and I can't wait to rock with everybody live again tonight, man. I love the live stream. So Dutch and Daby and Wham Bam, we'd love to have you if you're free, man. It was great rocking with you last night. And thank you guys for having me, man. Respect. This is where the week starts. Let's get the fucking winning started right here. Medicate Monday. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. As always, for sure. We love having you, Jim. Big day today. Yeah, Nate, Mr. Trifecta, you might want to go ahead and tell our boy Jim with them points then, my friend, because you might need triple overtime for that. But, our boy Stack's been bringing us the goods every day. So you win some, you lose some. Big shout out to the chat. It's MLK Day. Enjoy it. Most of the people are off. If you're not, put in the motherfucking stripes to grind and then enjoy it afterwards. But we appreciate everyone that shows up and shows out. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. And until tonight, right here on Plus Sports Radio, you know the vibes.
Hey, smoke weed.
So high. So high. So high. So high. Who wanna get blunted with the best? So fresh, and we do this shit daily. Styles unpredictable, you love it when we say it. We be pubbing this way.